One Gospel, version 2, part 77, the Transfiguration, Matthew 17, 1 through 9, Mark 9, 2 through 10, Luke 9, 28 through 36. And it came to pass after 6 days, about 8 days after these sayings, that Yeshua took Kepha and Yaakov and Yochanan his brother with him, and brought them up to a high mountain apart by themselves. And he went up to the mountain to pray. And as he prayed, he was transformed before them, and the appearance of his face was altered, shining like the sun, and his clothes became shining, exceedingly white as the light, like snow, such as no launderer on the earth can whiten them. And behold, 2 men, who are Moshe and Eliyahu, appeared in glory to them. And they were talking with Yeshua, and spoke of his departure, which he was about to fulfill at Jerusalem. But Kepha and those with him were heavy with sleep. And when they were awake, they saw his glory, and the 2 men who stood with him. And it came to pass, as they departed from him, Kepha answered and said to Yeshua, Lord, Rabbi, Master, it is good for us to be here, and if you wish, let us make 3 tabernacles here, one for you, and one for Moshe, and one for Eliyahu. For he did not know what to say, for they were greatly afraid. And while he was still speaking these things, behold, a bright cloud came and overshadowed them. And behold, a voice came out of the cloud, saying, This is my Son, the Beloved, in whom I am well pleased. Hear him. And when the disciples heard it, and as they entered into the cloud, they fell on their faces and were exceedingly fearful. And when the voice ceased, Yeshua came near and touched them, and said, Arise, do not be afraid. And suddenly, when they had lifted up their eyes, looking around, they saw no one any more except Yeshua only, with themselves. And as they came down from the mountain, Yeshua ordered them that they should tell no one the things they had seen, until the Son of Man had risen from the dead, saying, Tell no one about the vision, until the Son of Man is risen from the dead. And they kept that saying to themselves, questioning together what the rising from the dead was. And they kept silent and told no one in those days any of the things they had seen.